My name is Devanand N. I am pursuing my BTech degree in Mar Basilius College of Engineering and Technology, Trivandrum. I'm doing my electrical and electronics engineering. Right now, I'm in my 7th semester. Even though I'm studying in electrical and electronics engineering, I'm very much interested to work in a software field, that is in any IT companies. So that is my current dream, and I'm trying to pursue it. So I was introduced to CareerLabs from a forward message that came in my official class group. Our student representatives forwarded the message to us, and there was a webinar link given in the description. So I joined the webinar to know more about CareerLabs. And the webinar was an introduction to the whole journey that CareerLabs had to offer us, the starter courses, advanced courses, and also other aptitude test trainings, etc. So I got really interested from the webinar, and by the end of the webinar, they provided us with necessary steps on how to join CareerLabs. So after attending the webinar, I decided to join CareerLabs. The official who contacted me was Suman. She gave me the details about how to join and the procedures for enrollment. And she was very supportive and helpful, and the description was very accurate. And also the officials helped in describing the course to my parents also. So my parents were also convinced. Every procedures for the enrollment was very smooth, and I was given every single details of the process. So it was a smooth procedure, and the interaction was very nice and helpful. And every time I got stuck or I had a doubt, I just had to text her, and she would respond within seconds. And it was a very good interaction, and it's really helpful. The first step after I joined the CareerLabs course was a diagnostic test. It was a series of tests like aptitude tests, which helped me determine what I want to achieve or what I want to pursue. The diagnostic tests had logical reasoning, quantitative reasoning, verbal reasoning, and also many questions related to different fields from which I should choose. So after the series of tests, it was a very long duration, but still it was an interesting test. So I went through the diagnostic test, and after that I received a detailed report of the test, and a mentor contacted me, Miss Kritika contacted me, and she gave me a detailed report about my performance in the test and what all are my suitable options from the results of the test. So it just basically gave me many ideas. I realized that there were this much opportunities that I had to choose from. So it was a really helpful and was a very informative experience for me. And yes, based on the vast options given to me, I chose my starter course from the options given. So about the starter courses, there were 6 courses under the starter courses. That is Python programming, C++ programming, Java programming, then embedded systems and IoT, then front-end web development and back-end web development. All the 6 courses were interesting, and like I said, it was all a new experience to me. I didn't know that there were this much vast topics to be covered, and programming languages were interesting. And then the web development part was pretty new to me, but also it was a very interesting topic, and all the video lectures and assignments given were helpful throughout my learning. And IoT and embedded systems also, that was also a very interesting course. IoT and embedded systems course even had a hands-on mini projects with it, so that was a pretty interesting part. And I was given enough and more time to complete the starter courses and decide on what I should choose for the future. So I really got interested in the web development part, but back-end web development was a bit more sophisticated and hard to learn. So I decided to move on with the front-end web development, which I chose for my advanced course. So the topic I chose for my advanced course was front-end web development. It's a more detailed course about the front-end part of the web development. It has many video lectures and assignments, as well as notes was attached to the lectures. So it was very helpful, and I came to study in detail about the tools used, that is the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Each section was covered separately and with adequate amount of lectures and assignments. Also, there were many hands-on assignments and mini projects given so that I could have a better understanding on how to use these tools. That is the HTML part, as well as the CSS part, and the JavaScript. Also, currently I'm learning about the React JS. I'm only in the learning stage, so I cannot tell quite much about it. But still, right now I'm learning how to code in JavaScript. So it's a very interesting topic till now, and I've had many hands-on experiences, as well as even if I got stuck somewhere or even if I had any doubt, all I have to do is just send an email and I will get a timely response. So everything is really smooth, and I'm really enjoying my course right now. So other than the courses given, I had attended other webinars too. One of the most important webinars I attended was the CV building webinar, which helped me a lot in building my CV. Also the webinars about the tests and aptitude tests while going for placements. Speaking of that, CareerLabs also had courses on aptitude tests like logical reasoning, quantitative reasoning, etc. So about the webinars, the most interesting one was the CV building webinars. They provided us with a template for building a CV. So it was pretty much easy. All we had to do was just listen to the webinar carefully and do rewrite the given template with our names and our details. So it was very helpful, and it was on the right time because many companies started coming for placements in my college. I had the correct time to prepare my CV very well, and the webinar was done by Ms. Kritika. So it was a very interesting webinar. Even though it was like two and a half hours, it really didn't felt that long, and all the tips given were like very much easy to follow, and I got a very good idea. Also, the basic difference between a CV and a resume, all these were properly discussed with us. And as it was an interactive session, even if we had any doubts, we could just text there and she'd reply or she'd get back to us. So that was really an interesting and informative part. About the support team of CareerLabs, it's really easy to get to them. That is, all we have to do is send an email and they'll get back to us. And whenever I had any doubts regarding the courses or any other procedures, all I had to do was just write an email to them, and any one of them will get in contact with us. I've had many stages where I had technical issues with the website, that is the learning website. So all I have to do is just take a screenshot and send an email to the team, and somebody will get back to me and the problem is rectified. I've even maybe someone will even call me, that is to know the detailed issue, what's it regarding the issue. So the support team was really helpful throughout this journey, because I've had many instances where I needed help. So I'll just text them or email them and they'll get back to me with a timely response. Okay, so whenever I had an issue or whenever I required assistance, the official who contacted me back was Ms. Arpita. She was really supportive, and I could text her whenever I had an issue. Either I could directly text her, or if I email the CareerLabs support team, she would either text me back or she would even call me to know what the issue is. And even if the issue is pertaining, I could just inform her, and she was very supportive. So yeah, that was a very helpful assistant I've got there. I joined the CareerLabs journey during my final year of engineering. So I would suggest that if anyone is about to join the program, they should do it like as early as possible, because there were many important things and many important aspects that I learned after joining this course. And personally, I think I was a little too late because I'm already in the final year. So if I had joined the program a bit earlier, that is like a year before, I could have learned many things and I could have prepared myself a bit more while I was in my final year. So to all the new participants, I think you should really join this program as soon as possible, because it's very beneficial for you. Yeah,